All right, welcome to the team, everyone. In this explainer, we're going to dive into one of our most important product lines, flashcards. I know they look small, but these little guys are the powerhouse behind our digital lives, and really understanding them is going to be key to helping our customers. So let's dive right in. Oh man, we've all been there, right? You're lining up that perfect shot, the moment is just right, and then, boom, card error. It's the perfect example of why this tiny, often overlooked little piece of tech is so critical. The right card? Well, it's the difference between capturing an amazing memory and a moment of pure frustration. And now you're going to be the one helping people avoid that exact feeling.
So to really get what makes our products tick, we need to look inside. Let's peel back the layers and see what actually turns this simple-looking piece of plastic into a pretty sophisticated piece of technology.
Okay, so at its very core, a memory card is just a way to store digital stuff. The magic ingredient is something called NAND flash memory. The easiest way to think about it is like a digital notepad that, and this is the important part, doesn't need power to remember what's written on it. That's what lets you use it over and over and reliably hold on to your photos and videos. It's the silent workhorse in everything from cameras to drones. And you know, this whole process just goes to show you that a memory card is way more than just plastic. It all starts as this big, pure silicon wafer, which gets sliced up into tons of tiny individual chips. Those little chips then get packaged with a controller. That's kind of the brain of the whole operation. And that NAND flash memory we just talked about. Then the whole package is sealed up. It's a good reminder that there's a world of super complex engineering right there in the palm of your hand.
All right, let's get into what is often the most important factor for our customers: speed. We're about to decode all those little letters and numbers you see plastered on the front of a card so you can speak the language of speed fluently.
Okay, this right here, this is probably the single most important concept to really get. That big number you see on the box, like 100 megabytes per second, that's the peak speed. Think of it like a sprinter's absolute top speed. Super impressive, but they can't hold it for very long. What really matters for things like recording video is the sustained speed. That's our marathon runner, holding a steady, reliable pace that is guaranteed not to let you down in the middle of a recording. You know how our files are just getting bigger and bigger, right? 4K video, high-res photos. Well, the cards had to evolve too. You'll see HDC for high capacity, XC for extended capacity, and the newer UC for ultra capacity. It's really just a simple way to know at a glance how much stuff the card can hold. And this is where we translate that marathon pace into the real world. These are the sustained speed classes. So for someone just shooting basic full HD video, a V10 is totally fine. But the second they step up to 4K video, they're going to need at least a V30 to keep everything smooth. Pushing into professional 8K? Yeah, a V90 is an absolute must-have. Think of this chart as your go-to cheat sheet for matching the right card to what a customer actually wants to do.
So, we've pretty much established that not all cards are created equal. And you know what? Neither are the devices they go into. Let's look at some specific examples to see why matching the card to the task is so essential.
You got to think about the job the card is being asked to do. A dash cam, for instance, is recording and rewriting data constantly, 24/7. It needs a special high-endurance card that's built for that kind of stress. A drone trying to capture that buttery smooth 4K video needs at least a V30 card, or it's going to start dropping frames. A gaming device wants a card with fast application performance to cut down on those annoying load times. And for a pro photographer shooting rapid-fire photos, a V60 or V90 is totally non-negotiable. It's always about matching the right tool to the job. And just to really hammer home that endurance point, our Teamgroup high-endurance card is built to handle up to 40,000 hours of continuous full HD recording. Let that sink in. That's over 4.5 years of non-stop recording. I mean, that is the very definition of reliability, and it's exactly what customers with dash cams or home security systems are looking for. Okay, so now that you've got the fundamentals down, let's bring it all together and take a look at the entire Teamgroup product universe. You're about to see exactly how our lineup provides a specific, targeted solution for every single need we've just talked about. We've set up our product lines to be super simple and clear. Up at the top, you've got our high-end series, like Pro Plus and Expert. These are for the pros and enthusiasts who demand the absolute best. No compromises. Our mainstream Elite series is the perfect all-rounder for everyday photography and video. Our entry-level cards are great for just adding a bit more storage, and then we have our specialty cards, like that high-endurance model, which are custom-built for specific demanding jobs.
Now, I want to zoom in on a very special line that sits right at the top of our high-end segment, the T-Create series. These products are engineered from the ground up specifically for the most demanding creative professionals out there.
The T-Create family is a whole suite of precision tools. We've got blazing fast CF Express cards for high-end cinema cameras, top-of-the-line V90 and V60 cards for pro photographers, and even this really innovative SMART micro SD card. Each one is designed for a very specific creative workflow. And these cards aren't just fast, they're unbelievably reliable. Our Expert V60 card, for example, uses a special tech called PSLC. Now, in simple terms, it basically treats the memory in a way that makes it way more durable and stable. So what's the result? A creator can record for up to 21 hours straight on a single 512GB card without a single hiccup. That is what we call mission-critical performance. And finally, let's talk about this game changer, this smart micro SD card. Its killer feature is our own software that lets you check the health of your card with just one click. It can actually help predict a potential failure before it happens. For any professional, their data is their livelihood. This card doesn't just give them performance, it gives them priceless peace of mind. So there you have it. We've gone all the way from the silicon wafer to the very specific needs of a professional creator. You now have the foundation. You speak the language of memory cards. So the question isn't just about what these cards can do anymore. It's about what you, as a part of this team, are going to empower our customers to go out and create with them. Welcome to Teamgroup.